right, cheers.
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 Cheers. All right, welcome to Libations and Lamps, episode 11. I'm Kelly, your controls guru.
And I'm Tiffany, your lighting expert, and we are here today with Tim Thomas from Lead Linear. Hi, Tim.
Hello there. How you doing, Kelly? How you doing, Tiffany?
Hey.
Great.
So each week we have a different guest, as you know, and the deal is take a drink with us as we ask you some questions about products. So, Tim, first question is, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a Zigmeister Deep Sea Series New England IPA. Zigmeister is just down the road from me, about maybe 15 minutes away, and they deliver for $5 a delivery.
Wow,
Ooh.
that's good.
I love that plug, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. Kelly, what do you have? What are you drinking?
Going with a fancy cocktail to follow Tiffany, and if you don't go to Trader Joe's, you gotta go and get this elderflower lemon soda. Just throw some gin in it, and it's fancy, like Tiffany's cocktail.
Guys, I think we should get sponsors. Really?
Right? Anybody drinking something fancy again?
So I had some hibiscus tea. It sounds like such an old woman thing. I just had some leftover tea, and I decided to ice it, mix it with some vodka and lemon juice, and it was really, really tasty. So,
All right, nice.
yeah.
You guys definitely both outdid me on the cocktails. I was expecting just the typical IPAs, but now I know to up my game for my next episode.
Yes.
Many beer fans don't like when I don't have beer, so I'm gonna get some heat for this cocktail.
Well, Tim, thank you again for joining us. If you could just start by giving us an overview of Lead Linear, the brand, and then maybe your role within the company.
Sure, absolutely. Lead Linear, the brand's been around since 2006, came to the United States in 2009. We've always been known for very high quality, high efficiency LED tape and incorporating that into all types of fixtures, whether it be interior fixtures or exterior flexible fixtures. Probably our most well-known line is our Venus family of fixtures, which is our exterior rated, bendable, flexible fixtures that can incorporate static white, tunable white, and RGB tapes inside of them.
Yes. So actually, recently, Lead Linear just launched a new line of assembled solutions, assembled products. Could you give us a quick rundown of everything that's included in that assembled portfolio?
Sure, absolutely. Our assembled solutions, we just recently launched them, as you said. We've kind of been making them all along, but we never put it together as a product category until recently. One of the things we found is that the demand to have interior fixture solutions in a much quicker turnaround time is something that has continued to increase in demand, especially as sometimes some of these projects move a little bit quicker than anticipated, or there are some hiccups along the way that require the need for fixtures on site much quicker than some people can actually provide them. So the assembled solutions was really Lead Linear's answer to providing a variety of different lighting solutions for whatever the interior needs were in a very short turnaround time, anywhere from 1 to 3 week turnaround time. So those solutions include surface mounted fixtures, pendant mounted fixtures, recessed fixtures, and even some fixtures of different that to fit some different niche applications, whether it be small circular fixtures, under cabinet fixtures that have channels that are already angled to provide a better line of light, or even bendable aluminum contours along with closet rods.
Since these are all assembled at the factory, is there a maximum fixture length?
Oh, so yeah, so the maximum fixture length for the stuff that's done at the factory is 6.5 feet. That's the maximum length that most of our extrusions will come in. There's always the option we do sometimes stock some longer lengths of the fixtures, but for the most part, we keep our fixtures at about a 6.5 foot length max or smaller. The beauty of doing our our stuff with our LED tape is that our fixtures can be made in increments of either 2.5 or 5 inches, depending upon what type of tape platform we're using inside of it. So you could ask for a 9-inch fixture, you could ask for a 3.5 foot fixture, or a 6.5 foot fixture, and we can do it anywhere in between. And 2.5 inch increments is the smallest.
Great. So a popular question that we get, especially from lighting designers, would be in regards to optics. Within the Assembled Solutions portfolio, what optics or lensing is available?
Sure. So we have a variety of lensing options. We have a lot of our linear lenses, which are the flat lenses on top that are available in 10 degree, 30 degree, 60 degree. We have our traditional lensing with our clear lenses or diffuse or opal lenses, and those come in both low, high, and also round options. And then some of our round option lenses also offer 15 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree options as well with those rounded lenses.
So, Tim, when I'm specifying the Assembled Solutions line, do I need to specify a driver separately?
Yeah, the drivers are actually, all the drivers are included right on the spec sheet. So if you went to our website and chose our Assembled Solutions, you'll be able to see the different driver options, and you can put that right into your right into the ordering code to go with the fixture. So in the beauty of using a low voltage solution is that you can use any type of driver solution you want. So whether you want a PWM driver, whether you want an ELV driver, 0 to 10 volt is obviously probably our most popular. You can also, and then for our other solutions, our tunable white and our RGB fixtures, we can also use, DMX as well.
Speaking of RGB, for the Quick Ship Assembled Solutions line, which of those profiles are available with RGBW?
So for RGBW, which is one of our newest offering tapes, we have just a couple of the profiles that are available now, and we have it both in a rectangular or square lens or square contour option that can have a variety of different lenses on it, whether it be an opal lens, round or square, or an optic lens, and then as well as one of our round fixture extrusions that can be used in that as well. RGBW being a little bit of a higher wattage tape can only go into certain ones of our extrusions that we have currently.
And speaking of RGBW, Kelly, I had an application recently with a corporate office client, and we were, they wanted to use some RGBW linear tape light in an assembled solution, such as we've been talking about with Tim. Just a couple runs in their employees' office lounge space, right? So we have a corporate office, we have a small little area where we have some RGBW, we might have a DMX or a controller. I guess what would be your controls solution for that scenario, or how can we incorporate Lutron here?
Great. So one of the downfalls of Vive is it really can't interface with these third-party complex solutions. So you guys know I love Vive, but we're going to have to do one step up. So that's Lutron QS Standalone. So to overview QS Standalone, let's look at a typical one line in AutoCAD. You have a 4-zone controller with a QS link going to other QS devices, such as a keypad that can be custom engraved, your QSM here that can talk to our beautiful wireless devices as well as wired devices. And then you have your interfaces here. This is where Vive cannot compete with QS Standalone. You can interface with DMX just like we were talking about. You also have a contact closure interface if you have, shades, if you have partitionings, maybe a fire alarm input too. And then you can have an NWK, so that's basically your AV interface. To wrap this all together, we just have some equipment for ESM programming, and that's your overview of QS Standalone. Our 4-zone controllers gets laid out throughout the floor plan. It's not limited to room by room like an NX room controller would be. our controller can also take in some wired inputs as well. So really simple system with the addition of these interfaces for those third-party systems.
That's great. Can we just briefly touch on, Tim, you had mentioned that Lead Linear is getting very active and involved with social media, especially with the YouTube channel. Can you tell our viewers where they can find your social media details?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, one of the things that we've gotten more actively involved in over the last several months, especially, is our social media. So whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, you know, you can find great information about Lead Linear, about our different solutions. But our YouTube channel is probably becoming our most popular as we continue to release nice little video snippets of different applications, and as well as project highlights, as well as just overview on different products. Our assembled solutions, like I mentioned at the beginning, it has a nice little video that is available on available on our YouTube, our Lead Linear YouTube channel. So, and of course, you know, having the ability to come on Lamps and Libations is another great way for us to push the great word of Lead Linear. So cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Absolutely. You've been such a fantastic guest. Thank you again. Really appreciate it. We got to learn a little bit more about Lead Linear, some new things, and it's always great to see your face. So
thank you. It's been great to see you guys too. Cheers.
Cheers.